And welcome back.
Yes, we do.
It's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Rich Voss is here, fresh off the roast of Rich Voss. And now two men that were also there last night.
Yes. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Chris, how's your mic sound? That mic's a little weird sometimes.
I can hear myself. Is it all right? Do I sound all right?
I mean, I'm lost in your eyes. So
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody should be that groomed this early in the morning.
What are you talking about?
Look at your hair. There's not one thing out of place.
I fucking rub my fingers through it.
No way your fingers are that thin. Your hair looks beautiful. It's humble. Are you
Dude, the roast
auditioning
is
for
great.
something?
Chris DiStefano's here. And
Bert, hello.
Bert Kreischer's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Bert.
How you feel? I'm amazed you're awake at this hour.
I'm amazed he's alive.
I tried to leave that roast last night twice, and both times got pulled back in.
So I saw you at...
So did I.
I saw you at about 11:45. You were leaving with me. You were already, feeling it. And DeRosa found you outside the club and said, let's do one more shot. And you looked at me and said, I'm going to go back downstairs and just do one more shot. And I said, go for it, Bert. One more. Just one more.
I think the best part of this is watching DeRosa's alcoholism really bloom.
He was so fucked up when I was leaving, DeRosa.
What time were you leaving?
I think I left at like fucking 1:30. I even went over to the cellar, had a cup of coffee just to try to get fucking, some more energy. And, come all over your seat. And
Jim farted.
And then I went back for another half an hour, and DeRosa was talking to some girl, fucking out of his mind. Out of his fucking mind.
It was so funny because I was standing in the back of the roast, and then I think DeRosa went up after the Patrice video, and it was so funny, and then there was rumblings in the back like, oh, here comes the bomb, and then DeRosa fucking murdered.
Yeah,
and he had like that swagger in his head and neck. That was just like after every joke, because I think he knew, like he was like, oh, people think I'm gonna bomb, and I just fucking crushed.
His dumb smile after every joke, but he did have a fucking ball up there.
Oh God, and it was cool. And then I think because I got there, I missed Jim and I missed Lewis, but then when I got there, everybody just fucking crushed. And it has like newer comics in the back. I've been doing it 8 years now, so I'm still new, in that newer group. But we were all like, we were all like, man, like this is so amazing, but it's also like, shit, could we ever be this funny? It was like that. It was like a true, and you taped it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll sell somewhere.
What did Bonnie say right before she pulled you up? That might be my line of the night, was whatever Bonnie said right before she brought you up.
I want a divorce. I don't know what she said.
She said something about...
Oh, you thought they were going to die?
Some people just won't die. I forget what it was. It was something about...
and when Florentine said something about like Bonnie being Canadian and living out the American dream and just getting stupid rich.
Florentine was great. Crushed. But DeRosa, because people are going, DeRosa's been in L.A. so long, he softened up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck's that mean?
You know what it means. They're not animals. The comics in L.A. aren't animals sitting around like we are. Okay.
L.A. and New York are different, though. I smell a premise. Shut up.
No, he's softened up. Hey, maybe your fucking producer can bring me some utensils.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what you eat your food with. A utensil is a fork.
No, I understand.
And some hot sauce.
It's some hot sauce.
Utensils, knives, forks, hot sauce.
Yes.
Sure thing, Star Jones.
Yeah, I thought, look, Dross was talking to me before it and said a couple things.
Rich needs utensils.
Do you have any hot sauce? Find some.
Okay.
No, if you have any in the room, don't leave the building for it, though. So DeRosa was going over the stuff with the roast with me.
Try more decaf, madam.
And he seemed like he didn't have anything.
Right.
And when he got up there, he fucking slaughtered.
It was fantastic. It was. I'm telling you, it was the best roast I've ever been at.
You missed the intro that they did.
Yeah,
was really good. It was a video of a bunch of comics just talking about their first times meeting Rich Voss.
Yeah.
And like I think they're like Jim just referred to him as an animal with autism, just an angry autistic animal. But
when Big J went, and you know what, I laughed at a lot, even though it's like a silly joke, and you know, Jim gets hit a lot. But when Big J was like that, his mother was a librarian, his father was a pond turtle.
Oh, that was a great line.
It was just funny because like everybody looked over and your head was just like shaking like that, and it was just like, oh, it was fucking classic.
Hurtful though. I mean, body shaming. I don't know. I don't go for that.
It's not for you.
It's not what we need to do in comedy. It's a wrong message.
Duncan Trussell was on the video intro, and he was talking about his first time meeting Rich. And like, I don't think, maybe he does, he just doesn't give a fuck. Like, he's never had that thing of like a young comic looking at him as like, oh cool, it's Rich Voss. Like, he's probably got a lot of wisdom or a lot of stuff to teach me, or like he's a legend. So Duncan goes like, I got really excited when Rich finally talked to me, because he yelled out to me and he goes, hey, you know where I know you from? And Duncan goes, no, where? And Rich goes, nowhere.
Even Colin on the video started just trashing all the Jersey comics, calling us all a bunch of fucking hacks and stuff.
He said Rich like brought in the wave of hack Jersey comics like Voss and Norton and Florentine.
Where did all those pictures come from?
The gay photos?
Yeah.
He did a photo shoot for the thing.
Are you serious?
He did a gay photo
I'm
shoot.
sitting there talking to Ari, and in the background, I just see all these gay pictures of you, and I'm so drunk that I'm like, wait, is this real?
You were drunk by then? That was before it started.
No.
Oh, okay.
At the tail. Oh, yeah, by the way, I was drunk by then.
Well, you did a 2-hour interview with the guys we fuck.
Yeah, I did.
Right?
I have no idea. Yesterday, I started at 9 in the morning doing this shoot for Complex, and they got me drunk at 9, and it started there. Shit. I woke up. I think I did drugs last night. I'm not sure. But I just feel so weird right now that I'm like, I think I might have done something.
Well, when did your memory? What do you remember up until? You remember doing?
I remember
the Complex
yelling,
thing?
Marina Franklin.
Okay,
that's it.
And you're not hungover right now? You look great.
I'm still fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
if I start, like, yeah.
Marina Franklin was shouted out like pretty early on.
Oof.
In the evening. So
Did she shout out?
No. She was shouted like from the stage. Like somebody mentioned that she was there, so I'm assuming that that's when Bert probably acknowledged her, which was not late into the evening.
No, it was not. It was still early on.
Yeah, quite early.
I have no recollection of getting back. I'm amazed that my body can actually operate and get myself from point A to point B completely incapacitated.
Yeah.
That I got to my hotel and went to bed, put my Rogaine in, took my blood pressure medicine, and don't remember any of it.
You use Rogaine? you think that's your biggest problem?
I did this podcast twice.
Great way to add to the joke.
It was ill-timed.
Terrible tag that was.
I
fucking,
just like a non-sequitur.
I know we're all joking around. He's drunk, making fun of his hair, and then you're like, "Oh, here, technical fact about myself."
I did
Shut up. No one cares.
Oh, you don't get what? You don't even get it.
What we
It's a
say?
joke.
I apologize. Go ahead.
Forget. I'm not going to explain.
I said I'm
it.
sorry.
He apologized.
That's not, I don't care.
I don't apologize
I'm
lightly.
so upset that Kevin Pollak didn't come. That it doesn't matter. The rest of the day is ruined. Rogaine.
Whose podcast? Stop trying to bring it back to Rogaine because you feel guilty. What was what podcast?
What podcast did you do twice?
Yeah,
Rich?
which one? Now you got to tell me.
I don't know.
You were going to say
No,
something.
wait, you guys don't get the joke?
No.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Should I say
Oh, no, I just got it. That's terrible. Oh, that's horrible.
Yep. Did you get it yet?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like a fart that's floating around the room.
Okay, great.
No.
Yep.
He goes like, Jim goes, you use Rogaine.
Okay.
And then he goes, that's what you think is your biggest problem? And then Rich goes, I did his podcast twice.
I don't get it.
Okay, the pronoun his. In this instance, I'm not going to give it all to you. The his pronoun is not referring to Bert or Jim.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
Not good.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's worse than when I thought you were just stating a fact.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's worse than than thinking you were stating a fact. Knowing that was a joke, what that means. That's more offensive.
Play on words.
No, it wasn't. Very little.
By the way, I've never enjoyed a bombing joke more in my entire life than right now. Watching everyone go, "Oh, I fucking got it! I got it!
Oh no, that couldn't be it. Oh
Let's move on real quick.
No. By the way, you know, comedy shouldn't be that complicated that you have to sit with a group of friends and figure it out.
And it wasn't comedy. That was just
No, no, it wasn't.
That was not comedy.
Because like it's one thing when like the whole room pauses and then slowly everybody starts to laugh. Like that happened.
And they go, oh, yeah.
Yeah. But in this scenario, it was just
Everyone
like,
went,
oh no.
Oh, yuck. Oh, boo. So what's the last thing you remember, Bert? What time did you wind up leaving?
I do remember. I don't know. I know that my
You remember talking to me at like 11:45?
Yes.
Okay.
Ish.
Not that much.
I do remember going in with Joe to do a shot, but I don't remember anything after that. Definitely.
Okay. Then that's when you think you might have done drugs?
I think so.
What kind?
Yeah, just probably
Edibles?
either edibles or mushrooms, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Like I woke up very like searing panic attacks.
So does that mean you don't know if you slept for 4 hours or 15 minutes?
I don't know.
You set an alarm though, right?
Hell yeah, I got Siri. I every night I go, hey Siri, set an alarm. I just ruined everyone's phone.
Yeah.
I'm going right now.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
just going
Siri,
off.
set alarm for 1 a.m. Siri, set alarm for 1:15 a.m.
Is that
Siri, set alarm for 2 a.m. I'm just hoping people's phones are getting set.
I hope so.
Are these both yours?
No, I'm not. I
He's been
can't
pointing
touch
at his balls.
coffee. I ordered coffee. I ordered coffee thinking I'd bounce back, but I don't even want to touch it.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh my gosh! I'm enjoying this slow roll this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get into the swing of things. Do you have Why are you laughing at Boss's hat hair?
Fuck! I'm leaving. The greatest morning of my fucking life. Hey, someone get some Tito's in here. I'm ready to go back. Fucking Rich Voss, you might be my favorite human being. I hope I did do drugs last night.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
And that's on video.
I broke my headset.
Oh, you have that on video?
You put your fucking headphones on and it snapped into your fucking face.
Can we get the audio of that, Travis? I would like to hear that again.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Hold on, Bert.
I gotta fix my headset. I want to hear that.
Here's what happened. Voss took his hat off. Bert started laughing because his hair is a total mess. Then, as Bert's laughing because Voss has hat hair, Voss goes to reapply his headphones to his newly de-hatted head. And he stretches them to fit over his head, and it snaps right back in his face.
I want to see the video of that. I want the fucking sound.
We'll post that today.
Were we videoing that? We were.
That camera's always on. Is that on, Troy?
I see that red light.
Fuck.
Yeah, I see it. You panic for a second, Troy?
Of course.
Just because, like, holy shit, if I missed that. Travis, do you have the audio of that?
I sure do.
And whatever you said to me, Travis, I didn't hear you.
I was going to say that Bert's timeline on Twitter was active all night, so I don't think he got much sleep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right. Let's listen to the thing, and then I would like to see what's on Bert's Twitter account. Do you have? Why are you laughing at Voss's hat hair?
Do it again. Oh.
Do you have?
One more time, Travis.
Why are you laughing at Voss's hat hair? Oh, holy shit! Oh my god!
Oh, I hope Kevin does an impression of that.
That made me laugh.
Oh my god, that was my favorite thing.
Yeah, Bert, you were like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, well, that was an hour ago, so you might have been awake.
Yeah.
There wasn't a 2-hour span where he didn't retweet something.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
3 hours ago.
3
you
hours ago,
retweeted
you were-
the BET Awards.
Yeah, 3 hours ago you were. Okay, so 3 hours ago, which was what time? It was 6:15 a.m. Do you remember being awake at 6:15 a.m. and tweeting
No,
out
yeah, can I have a piece of bacon?
Migos and
yeah.
and Joe Budden at the BET Award?
Yeah, I said I could fight the Migos.
That's hilarious.
Can't fight the Migos.
No shit. I was drunk and I fucking called out 3 gangsters.
Yeah.
Did they respond to you?
No, can't wait for that tweet. Can't wait to fucking whatever.
Yeah, Migos are the real deal.
Are they?
Not really.
Donald Glover talked about them.
Yeah,
and I bought their album, and I don't really enjoy it.
I love Migos.
I don't know who they are.
I do.
It's like a rap group from Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Joe Budden more.
I like Joe Budden.
I like Joe Budden a lot.
Yeah.
And they tried to fight Joe Budden, and so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll fight all three Migos."
Yeah, pull up the from the BET Awards. Joe Budden.
Oh, have you seen this?
So Joe Budden is like an older rapper who like doesn't like young rap because not. Yeah, I don't know. Find the real video, Troy. Not this one. Just look up the actual incident from the BET Awards. So Joe Budden is like this real rapper from like he had a big hit, "Pump It Up."
Yeah.
In like the early 2000s, but he like considers himself a lyricist.
Yeah.
And doesn't like mumble rap. He doesn't like that kids now basically put out rap songs about nothing.
Yeah.
And he's become like a big hip hop podcaster because he calls people out all the time.
Joe Budden, yeah. His the rap line was, "I'm a wife beater, I don't mean a tank top." That's what he said in one of his rap songs. People are like, "What?"
And so he was at the BET Awards, and they were interviewing Migos, who are like huge right now, but they're like the top rap group who don't rap about anything in particular. Like they're the biggest mumble rap group there is. And he walked off the interview because his co-host was like, "Migos are my favorite rap group. You guys are one of my favorites right now." And Joe was just like, "This is stupid," and he left.
Wait,
it was pretty funny.
Wait, he was there?
Yeah, he was interviewing him.
Yeah.
And he walked off?
He walked off because he was like, "I don't respect these guys, and I don't know why he's acting like he does." And then Migos, all three of them, stood up as if they were about to fight.
Yeah.
But they said all night Migos was starting shit with everybody.
Oh, really?
Like being tough guys, and that's what was a little bit too.
Didn't he say he could walk to any rap concert with his eyes closed and all these young rappers all sound the same?
These guys are all English, they're talking Migos. Hang on.
Oh, fuck, Troy. What is this?
I don't know where that's coming from. Hold on.
Okay. Troy's got to get his shit.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. I was playing from there. Okay, hang on.
Troy's got to get his shit together.
I got it.
This is embarrassing.
I got it.
With you being left off bad and bougie.
I ain't left off bad and bougie. You think I'm left off bad and bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off bad and bougie?
What you say?
You say I'm left off bad and bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off bad and bougie?
What you say?
So hit pause
Do it look
for a
like I'm left
second.
off bad and bougie?
This dude,
I mean, that's
Joe Budden's co-host here, this dude, he keeps saying, "Say that again," because he's making fun of him because nobody knows what they're talking about ever.
Yeah.
So like when he keeps saying, "Say that again," he's like he's trolling him.
Okay.
Because nobody knows what they're saying. All right, go back just a little bit.
Like I'm left off bad and bougie?
Nah. I mean, that's one thing I like about the group, because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
All right, we got to wrap this up, though.
That's Joe Budden.
My bad. Happy trying to jump.
I couldn't hear
up
anything over there too. Close it.
Close it.
Hey, listen, man. I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are not bad. Have a good show.
But look at that.
And the Migos are standing up now, and they're pissed. And the security guy comes in.
No. Wait.
Where's their security guard? Where's their security guard?
Chill.
And then that's it.
Well, the guy is being a dick by walking off his interview.
Yeah.
Well, don't interview him. They just don't do that.
He's being a dick on purpose. So
No, I know. But just don't do the interview.
Thing.
Jesus, keep that away from me.
Oh boy, this
Thank
is
you,
good.
bro.
Why do you have one of that? What's in that plastic bag?
I just took my vitamins.
Where's that from?
No, that's what we have left from
Tito's.
Okay.
know what
You
else
said Tito's? I thought that was a food.
No, it's
I swear to God, I thought it was like a.
No, it's a carb-free vodka.
I thought that was a Mexican food. A Tito.
Yeah.
I thought that was some kind of Mexican breakfast.
It's a Mexican alcohol, yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, it's alcohol. Vodka.
All right, cool.
Yeah. You thought Bert needed
my
something
God.
to settle his stomach?
So when you have a fucking when you have a heart attack here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my God! You know what else was funny last night? Just the aside when Colin was like, "I hope Ozzy gets electrocuted."
Oh, he said that to me.
That was so fucking, because it was just like not that many people even heard it, but the people that know you, I was like, "This is great." All right. Then I shouldn't even said that.
No. I'm making a face because Travis talked to me and I can't hear it.
No,
Because
his mic's overmodulated.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Okay, I couldn't hear him before.
It was, the coolest part of last night was I was just sitting in the stairwell with just comics.
Yeah.
And we were just, like me, Mike Vecchione, and Sam Morrell, couldn't see the stage. We were just listening to it like a comedy album and laughing hysterically with each other. Yeah. It was, man, I'll tell you, a long time ago, my wife, something happened in my career. My wife's like, you should be really proud. The only thing I'm proud about is that I can go to a comedy club like last night, sit in a stairwell with other dudes, and I know that I've earned the fact that us laughing together is like, you know what I mean? I love laughing.
Yeah. You still get excited over the fact that like you're a part of this community and like these are your peers.
Kidding me?
Like
I feel the same way about other communities.
I mean, I got excited at the fact that my wife would never understand how funny the fact that he put in the word pond turtle. Like pond turtle.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I appreciated that from a different level. Like the way a chef would, I went pond turtle. That's fucking hilarious.
It's because a pond turtle is just you understand that it's kind of a mopey little animal.
Yeah.
It's such an unimpressive animal, a pond turtle.
There is nothing to it.
Yeah.
A turtle was fine. Your mom was a librarian and your dad was a pond turtle. I fucking love that.
Which implies that my mother fucked that thing.
And nobody bombed. Like it just the bar kept going up and up and up, and I was like, "This is fucking crazy." Every roast somebody bombs. Not that one though.
No.
Yeah. I love when, and the thing I love most is that a guy like DeRosa, the working man's hero, the guy we want to bomb because we love him, but him bombing's better. That he comes out and then we get to watch his swagger all night.
I didn't expect him to bomb though. I mean, he's a good writer.
He's a great writer.
You know he's going to do it.
But people did hope. Whether they expected it or not, they were like, "Oh yeah, let's see, this is gonna be the one."
Yeah,
and then it wasn't. He crushed.
Oh, it was so much fun last night.
Yeah.
I wish I remembered more of it.
It was great.
Wait, luckily he filmed it.
I didn't.
So you'll be able to hear the jokes like new.
Anthony was filming a lot of it. I saw that. Anthony was very naughty with his little video camera.
He was.
Those riffs with you and Anthony were fucking snapback quick.
What did you do? What did you do? What was the fucking tail end of that? Now it's your turn. What did you say?
Your turn.
Yeah, your turn. Your turn. Fuck. Me and Vecchione were punching each other. We were laughing so hard.
It's like you're autistic with comebacks. Like as soon as somebody
with
says
everything else in life,
you just have it right away. When Jay told that story of the comeback with the leprechaun, it was hilarious.
Oh
dude.
my
God.
Well, it's like I'm getting to hear it for the first time.
Oh man,
this is the beauty of blacking out is that you get to experience it and then relive it.
And sometimes you start fights with rappers.
Yeah, sometimes
like
you start fights with Migos.
I was going for I didn't want to go too long because I was on first, so I was like I didn't even tell a Voss story. Like I couldn't believe I didn't tell a story about us. Like there's so many.
Oh God, the Central Park.
Oh, I didn't.
What happened in Central Park?
It's too long a story, but it was just one of the many
why'd
times.
you start it then?
Well, he mentioned it. I'm just saying I didn't tell any Voss stories.
And I even though I didn't see it, but just when I heard that he did well. But like Luis Gomez, to me, it takes so much balls to be on a dais with you guys have known each other 20, 25 years, and Luis is newer at comedy. Well, a little bit longer than me, but he's not a 20-year comic, and for him,
he's not even a 2-year comic.
He's not even.
And it's crazy. I mean, Skankfest,
Colin had the funniest line about Skankfest. He goes, "That's Coachella for middles."
Oh my God! And what about when Florentine called Bonnie a MILF a middle? I'd love to fuck. That was great. And he said it wrong too. He was like, "Middle, I just want to fuck." It's like, no, you have to say love with the L. But it's great.
Yeah, Florentine slaughtered.
Oh,
yeah, he did.
Holy fuck! And like when you talk to him on the phone, you're going, I don't know what I have. Everybody's like, doesn't have anything.
I never bounced my jokes off people before. I never want to know what the other comedians are saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to bounce my joke. It's a jinx. It's fun to just do it.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't like to do it. I mean, some guys might be comfortable. I'm just
it takes like the like in the moment feeling off of the joke. I think a little bit like you want to just say it the first time and let it be natural.
So
they're
many
also
of
a little
them are
bit
dropped.
They're a little bit your audience too, right? Like I mean, usually when you're doing stand up, like you don't have the other comedians on stage with you actually listening to your material. Like you want to make them laugh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't want to try anything on anybody.
It was my biggest problem when I first started doing TV. You do the run through, and I'd drop all my jokes in the run through.
Yeah.
And then I'd I'd bomb in the taping.
Sure.
Yeah, because
people had heard everything.
They're like, that was all right.
Yeah.
Then you lose confidence.
Yeah, feels like you're doing TV now.
Who doesn't appreciate Rich Voss? Did you see Kenny last night too? Did you guys
I didn't see Kenny.
yeah,
No,
he was
I
there.
saw him, yeah.
I didn't see
I
him.
think I hugged him.
Me too. I was so happy to see him in his civilian clothes, all relaxed in a great mood.
Yeah. So, do you know who you might have done drugs with?
I don't know. Maybe Nate Bargatze?
Was he there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he was there.
he doesn't do
Yeah, he was
drugs.
I don't think he does drugs.
He doesn't do drugs, but I saw him do drugs. I shouldn't say that, but
Why not? It's only a public forum.
So sometimes he does drugs.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone gave us drugs at Skankfest, and I think that's what I did. I'm not certain.
Right.
I looked for it this morning, and I couldn't find it.
Well, they had
So that's okay. That's a clue.
they had all those edibles at Skankfest.
Jesus
like
Christ.
everywhere you went there, everybody was fucked up.
They were. I didn't. I was away, so I heard it was very successful. They said every show was sold out.
It was
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
It's not hard to sell out 40 seats. They were amazing. It was so much fun. Those shows there.
Oh.
We did Would You Bang 'Em there, and again, DeRosa had a semi meltdown.
Why?
Because everybody didn't say they would fuck him.
They wouldn't fuck him.
Yeah.
What would they ask female comics if they'd fuck him?
That's
or
what
regular
Would You
women?
Bang
or-
'Em. When we do Would You Bang 'Em, we have comics go up and do their set. Then we have judges discuss whether they would fuck him after their set.
Oh, women talk. Okay.
Well, and a gay guy. We have 3 women and a gay
Women
guy.
always want to. DeRosa gets fucking loads of pussy.
I know.
It's crazy.
So it's
I don't know how
He's a good dresser, I think. I remember I dated,
not a good dresser.
I dated a girl once, and she had hooked up with Joe DeRosa, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, it pissed me off when I found out. I was like, "Why?" And she goes, "To be honest," she was like, "He just drew me in, and then before I even realized it, I was already blowing him."
They
and I
say-
was like, "Fuck."
Yes, whenever a girl.
Yeah, that,
Hold on, you made out with a girl that had Joe DeRosa's dick in her
made out.
mouth?
I dated a girl, and I was like, and it was tough. It was tough to
Sure.
move forward. Even I wish she would have just had sex with him, but just to blow him, ugh.
Yeah, it's easier to
Think
find out a
about it.
girl just left ISIS than she was fucking Joe DeRosa.
Chuck, yeah, oh my God.
That's the first thing you know. If Joe's like, I fucked a girl, I'm like, okay, that means she's been doing comedy 2 weeks or less. She's brand new.
We're at Skanks Fest at the outside the Cake and the Creve in the outdoor
The
patio.
cake and the creed, you fucking drunkard. I'm not telling you.
the cake and what we wish you would drown in.
The cake and the creed. It is the cake and the creed.
It's the cake and the cream.
I'm just teasing you.
Jim, like, don't. It's
I'm
the cake and the
teasing.
cream. Don't fuck with him.
So we're standing outside in the patio.
Where?
Out at that place. And,
Which place?
You know what I mean.
Say it.
Cave in the creek. Cave in the creek.
Yes.
Yeah, it's closer.
Creek in the cave.
No, it's the cave in the creek.
Cake and the cream.
Cake in the creed.
Anyway,
I think it's cake and the
I'm
cream.
talking to Bobby Kelly. We're having a cigar, and a bird shits on him.
Bobby?
Bobby.
Oh my God.
Bobby goes, "Hey, what's dripping on me?" And all of a sudden, someone goes, "A bird just shit all over your head."
No, not on his head.
I swear to God. And he melts the fuck down. And he starts going, "Get it off me! Get it off me!" And I have a video of me cleaning bird shit off Bobby in a bathroom, and I could not stop fucking laughing.
Who was more relieved, Bobby or the bird shit? He cleaned it off.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
That's great.
God, yeah, this has been a really fun week. I'm afraid to
What are you doing in town, by the way?
just hanging out.
Oh, you're not okay. You're not a gig or anything.
I came in because I came up for Skanks Fest, and then I'm in Omaha on Friday morning. So I was like, well, I don't want to fly back to LA and then fly to Omaha. I'll just
Yeah. Is our guest here?
Yeah. Oh, they gave us the wrong. What mic is that?
This is I think a 8 couch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
John
Tom.
McEnroe's coming in.
Oh, this
Yes.
is fucking
Nice.
awesome.
You're excited, Bert?
Dude, I'm a big fan.
John McEnroe is here.
Holy
Welcome.
shit.
What's up, John?
Ew.
Big fan.
You didn't need to dress up.
How are you, man?
How's it going? Hey, Jim, how's it going?
I'm good, buddy. How's
All
everything?
right.
Rich Voss hit himself in the face with his headphones a few minutes ago, and Bert got excited by it and took his shirt
Oh,
off.
really?
So yeah,
All
that's
right.
that's been the
Very
vibe this
exciting.
morning.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we roasted him last night, so we're all just kind of going over the attacks. It was really a fun night.
You've never been a part of one of those celebrity roasts or anything like that, have you?
No, I haven't.
Would you do that, or do you not really care to be made fun of?
You know, I fall somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say never, but I'm not wild about getting made fun of constantly for hours.
Yeah. But you seem comfortable saying shit about people. You don't seem shy about that at all. You seem comfortable being open.
I could probably do a little of that. And I saw Jeff Ross at Don Rickles' funeral service the other day, so...
You know,
he reminds me of a roast. Just, when I see him, roast is the first word that comes to my mind.
I get that.
Yeah, he's built like a really weird industry. I saw Jeff recently, and it's like, I told him, like, you're doing stuff no one does. Like, he goes to a prison and roasts people. He roasted the police.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is ballsy the places he goes and
Didn't
what
he have a lot more hair not too long ago?
At one point, yeah, he's just gotten bizarre looking.
Or was that maybe something possibly...
No, he did.
That was stuck on his head.
It was his hair, and then he started losing it, and then one day he just showed up bald, and like he looks like an experiment. We're just like, all right, this is what Jeff looks like.
Because he did, right? He let his hair grow out like crazy.
That would be what in tennis we'd say the challenge system. We challenged that was his hair.
Yeah.
You've had great hair loss, by the way. Your hair has stayed at the exact same place the entire time.
The Rogaine worked pretty. Whoa.
Rich did his podcast twice. I use Rogaine. I have it in my bag.
Oh, really?
I use it every single day.
I mean, it helps. Maybe it does. You don't lose anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've gained a whole lot, but, you know, Miller Peach Fuzz back up here.
Do you still, do you actually use it?
I do.
What do? You rub it in, or is it something you eat?
You want to try it?
No. I don't know what it does.
Just sharing your Rogaine.
I don't
what does it stimulate your hair
it keeps
follicles?
you hard for 4 hours.
Do you take any of that
I love
stuff?
that when they say that if you have had erection for 4 hours, you immediately go celebrate. No,
have you ever? Do you take that stuff? Do you take any?
I do.
Which one do you prefer?
I prefer Rogaine.
Cialis?
That's the only one. Oh, you mean?
I meant the dick
I'm
pills.
sorry. No, I haven't. No, I haven't yet.
I have. I like it a lot. It's hard to. You get addicted to them. You start like relying on them.
I'm telling you, if I take it, my wife, you know, I go, we're gonna have sex tonight, and she says yes, and I take it. And then she bails out. I'm like, look, bitch, somebody's paying for this fucking pill because they're like $40 a piece.
Yeah, his wife's got to leave 2 20s on.
Yes.
Just a charming guy. This is Rich Ross.
Interesting. Interesting way you put it on her.
Yes. But the Cialis is the best.
You've gotten quoted a lot lately. You've done good press.
I guess. I'm surprised.
You commented on Serena Williams. You said that she would be like number 700 in the world if she played men. Were you just kidding when you said that, or were you just like not even trying to shit on her, just making a statement?
I was just trying to be honest, even though I think Serena's amazing, and I think without Serena we'd be in deeper shit than we are right now with like the game of tennis in America. It's not exactly killing it.
Right.
It's too unaffordable. It's not accessible, and we need to get some personality and some players, some athletes. The best athletes playing basketball, football. They're not playing, and even this size of a tennis court, you probably have 20 kids playing soccer. So we're sort of the 1%, which is something I've always wanted to change. So with Serena and Venus doing so great and coming from the inner cities of L.A., Compton, California, it was a great story. I wish we could capitalize on it more. But having said that, for some reason, people always seem to talk about tennis with men and women. Why don't they do that in basketball? They have WNBA. Where would that? The star players in the WNBA. How would they do in the NBA?
Right.
So it's not a dish. They make it sound like it is, but I believe there's a lot of what about the 100-yard dash or boxing? In boxing, for example, they could be at the same weight class. They both be 160 pounds, whatever pounds the weight was. So I have a solution, though, Jim. The solution is the men and women play together. And then, because we're all just guessing. No one knows for sure. If Serena played for 2 years, where would she be? I hope she'd be higher. I hope she'd be 100 or 50 or whatever people believe that she would actually be. But there's a lot of kids out there that people don't, college kids, kids at my tennis academy, kids at other academies growing up that can play. A lot of kids that can play. And I think it's a little unfair that sort of they've come at me again. Why? Why is it always me?
She had an interesting...
Call Federer up and ask him.
Her response was interesting, because I didn't think you were going to say anything horrible. She wrote, "Dear John, I adore and respect you, but please
Can we stop there?
But please Keep me out of your statements that are not factually based. I've never played anyone ranked, and then she wrote quotes there, nor do I have time. Respect me and my privacy as I'm trying to have a baby. Good day, sir. Like, I didn't think the baby thing was, like, it's great that she's having a baby.
I was just pregnancy hormones.
Five times I've been in the room with, watching my kids be born, and I know what an amazing thing that is. And I wouldn't want anything by any means. I don't want to upset her, but God forbid something. I wanted her baby to be healthy and happy. So it's felt a little like the end. She was sort of like, "Hey, don't get me all stressed out," which I felt bad about. If she actually even for 1 second believes that, but
doesn't change whether or not she can beat men at tennis.
No, of course not. It'd probably be more difficult 6 months pregnant.
Yeah, probably.
In my book that I'm supposedly
the book is called
about.
But Seriously.
So, but my kids, I have 4 girls and 2 boys, so I've become a big believer in equal pay for the men and women. I've changed over the years. Back before, I didn't feel the same way when I was playing. And my girls look at me now like, you can't beat Serena Williams. So it's a topic that's been talked about for 25 years, ever since Serena and Venus came out and said they thought they could beat men. That started way back 20 years ago when they first came on the scene. And a guy who was ranked like 250 or 300 in the world went out and beat them in a practice set. They each played a set. And so since then, people... Now the President of the United States of America had, sent me an envelope back in 2001, I believe, asking if I would play either Williams sisters. Offered me $1 million to do that. So,
what'd you say?
I said, that's a good start.
Yeah.
If we're going to do this, if this is as big as it is, I would say, first of all, I would donate my entire winnings to charity. And hopefully it would be something that would be interesting, I guess. I don't know why. Again, people find this so fascinating. I know it was happening one time with Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King, but you don't hear about it in the other sports.
I think it's interesting because you say things. I think it's interesting because you've always been the guy who kind of, you were very vocal and you were a character and you were very unique in tennis. And the fact is that you're still coming out and just saying things how you feel. And that's kind of shocking the way people are now. Nobody says what they feel. So it's kind of.
And it is just an opinion.
Yeah.
After she's right. It's not based on any facts whatsoever.
Right.
Other than that, you have to think, okay, what would she do if she had to play solely against men? Why don't we just combine it? Because we're trying to figure out ways to make the game more exciting. At least temporarily, that would make it more interesting if the women and the men played together.
The most important part of the most exciting part about watching Nadal play is watching his OCD. You ever watch that?
I do, but I am a little distracted by the fact that you don't have a shirt on. But it's hard to answer that seriously.
I am a big tennis fan, and I grew up playing tennis. How much has the...
You obviously don't play a whole lot.
He's remarking that Bert is fat.
Are you saying Bert's fat?
The training regimen has slacked off a bit recently.
John McEnroe, are you saying for the record that Bert is fat?
I don't want to go quite that far, but you could call it husky. I was husky in high school.
So Bert is husky, according to John McEnroe.
I was when I grew up was small, medium, husky in Lars, and I was husky as a teenager. So,
really,
I eventually lost that baby fat that apparently you still have.
He's a bear on some websites.
Yes, one too frequent.
Well, they tried it in golf. I think it was Michelle Wee or somebody tried to play on a Pro Tour event.
Is that a sport?
Yeah, golf is 10 times harder than tennis.
Oh no, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with that. No. It's by far. I've just started, getting somewhat addicted to it, and it is way more difficult and frustrating. It makes tennis seem like a walk in the park, but then again, they don't run. So I sort of count sports that you actually have to run to get it.
Yeah.
But it's not. I'm not saying it's not unbelievable. McEnroe says golf is complete shit. No.
But you don't consider it a sport.
It's not a sport.
I consider it an art. An incredibly tough game, and I've. It's definitely addicting. I'm trying to get better at it, but
fucking nightmare.
No, it's a nightmare. It is.
John, you've been a part of I used to work at the tennis center. I was a court attendant there all through high school, and one time, maybe 2002.
You're not making this up, are you?
No. I was. I went to high school in Queens. I'm from Queens, Brooklyn, and I used to push I was pushing a full thing of Gatorade, and it hit a curb, and all the Gatorade fell out. And I was with my best friend, one of my close friends, Pat Finnegan. and you just were walking by and you just saw it stop and you went, "You dummy," and then kept and
is that in the book?
And like for the last 15 years of my life, like I'll just always get a random text from my boy Pat, just be like, "You dummy," and when I told him you were on the show,
it
today,
wasn't
like,
at
make
least
sure
you dumbass or something.
No, he said you dummy, but that's we always loved you.
Does that sound like something you would do?
Yeah. It was great.
In a nice way.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't
hurtful.
hurtful.
It's about looking at more of the half full and sort of getting better perspective and sort of being appreciative of the fact that I can even quote unquote reinvent myself. So on a certain level,
I'll say from watching all the tennis players, from being a court, you see all the tennis players, you see all the celebrities, and some guys just walk by, don't sign autographs or just whatever. But you always stopped, and everybody always loved you. We always noticed that. We were like, John's like the fans' favorite.
I didn't see it.
Thank you. I tried not to stop for them because I think they're worthless and they're not, and they're not worth anything. I'm like, please, you don't want my autograph.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anything.
People always love you, though.
Don't make me sign now. Selfie.
You hate them, right?
I'm not a big selfie guy.
Yeah.
If my kids want a selfie, that's a different story. A young kid or me growing up and asking someone, my idol Rod Laver, can I have your autograph? I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
But the 74-year-old, maybe this because I'm big. My biggest fan base is women over 75. So that I wouldn't mind either. But it's these guys that you feel like they're selling it or trying to sell it. And I try to tell them it ain't worth a damn.
Yeah.
But that gets a bit much.
But you talk about. I was going to say you talk about in the book that like you used to Andy Warhol. Used to cock block you with his camera. That you'd be at these parties trying to pick up women, do what you do at a party, and Andy Warhol is running around with his camera trying to photograph everybody, and it would just bug the shit out of you.
Yeah, well, it got on my nerves. I couldn't figure out why this guy with this wig on, who seemed a little abnormal, but and when you finally got to my friend's place. I won't mention names, Richard Weissman. And you thought you're free and clear now. No one's going to be, you can let your hair down a little bit and, whatever happens, happens. And all of a sudden, Mr. Warhol would be in there and it seemed like, what is he doing? I mean, he's just blowing my chance. Now, I can't blame him for my lack of success totally, but I say he contributed to it.
He did. He made you cautious.
He made me more cautious and uptight, and therefore my shtick wasn't working as well.
We have to wrap in a couple of minutes. We only had John for a few minutes there telling us. I want because you're so honest in the book. You reveal that you're estranged from your younger son, Sean. Why are you guys estranged?
How much time do we have?
About 5 minutes.
We're still in contact.
Oh,
We're not totally estranged. We haven't seen a lot of each other for a while. But that's a long story, and I hope to God that we eventually have a tremendous relationship.
How old is he?
He's 29 years old. Part of it is, he's a firm believer in not wanting to work a whole lot.
Okay.
Which I happen to be, hopefully, I try to set by example. I mean, he believes that he wants to be an actor, which is God bless him, or he wanted to be a musician or a photographer, now back to acting or possibly writing a screenplay. Oh, and he's a talented kid, good-looking kid. But I said, look, Jack Nicholson, he worked at a bar till he was 30, pay the bills. You guys do that. You go and do your set when you're, 20 years ago, whatever it was. And you had to work at times and make some cash, not me just hand it to him. I want to help him out, and I tried to help him out. But in essence, that's, you
got to pay your dues.
I feel like you do, and I think you end up having more character in the end by sort of going through some of those experiences, especially if you're trying to be an actor, for example.
Sure. Do you think it's hard when your parents are famous, like for somebody growing up, like my parents are both icons? What do I,
Yeah, I've tried to obviously I've thought a lot about that, and obviously when your parents aren't together and have had a difficult time since they've been divorced, and seems like getting undermined. But if I do one thing, my ex does the other. Or maybe she, you could have Tatum on and she could tell you the exact opposite, or whatever it is. But this is my time now, and it's difficult even when you're together. A mother, and we all know that as parents, and you all want what's best for your kids. But it's not easy when you're sort of seeing things in a totally different way. And I've been lucky with Patty Smythe, which is, it's the toughest job in the world, being a stepmom. There's no question about that. And to sort of feel like we put in a lot of time and effort and then feel like, how could you not, see it my way? It's not easy. But,
I had such a crush on Tatum O'Neal.
You did?
Oh, you have no fucking idea.
I'm sure she would
I
go for you.
believe she's available now. Get her mind off me.
So We have to wrap. We only had. We'll take a quick break.
Yeah.
I love John McEnroe. You're really such an
Jim,
honest
thanks
guy.
thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. I wish you would come in more.
Yeah.
John's book, it's a follow-up to his bestseller. People have been really waiting for this for a long time. It's called But Seriously. And, this is after You Cannot Be Serious. This is the follow-up. And you're just a brutally honest guy. And I love you so much. So thank you for coming in.
Thanks,
Great.
guys.
Yeah, man.
And
you need a shirt or you're
I'm cool.
All right, we'll be right back in just a couple minutes.
We'll be back with more Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts run radio. Now they have a podcast too.
Yeah, I'd love to get the skinny on this.
Every Tuesday, check out a new Jim Norton and Sam Roberts podcast.
Fuck yeah. You don't mind being humiliated?
No. Every morning.
Celebrity interviews, original bits, and our favorite in-studio moments.
That's cool.
Available on iTunes, SoundCloud, and everywhere podcasts can be found for free. For free. For free.
We heard you!
They rose from obscurity to become Grammy winners and worldwide headliners. And this summer, the artists who helped put indie rock on the map are back with new music. Arcade Fire, LCD Sound System, The National. Go beyond alternative rock and discover groundbreaking music and emerging independent artists now on Sirius XMU, Channel 35, and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
Some job boards make you jump through hoops and indeed ask you to furnish a ton of info before you can even apply for a job.
And the outcome?
Nada. Zip.
At Jobmatic.com, we provide career networking tools for job seekers, students, and employers to ensure success.
Registering is easy, and posting your resume can be fun. Set up job alerts, add a photo to your resume, and also create a video resume right from your smartphone.
Jobmatic.com has unique social networking tools from public forums to personal blogs and more. Post your resume and check out millions of jobs from thousands of employers for free.
Employers, Jobmatic is a more affordable website that cross-posts your jobs to tons of other sites and utilizes social recruiting features, resulting in better results. For this week only, get 10 free job postings for 30 days. No credit card required. Use code JOBS when you register at Jobmatic.com. That's JobMatic.com.
Go to Jobmatic.com today, post your resume for free, and stop hunting.
When you have sleep apnea, traveling can be a real drag because you have to drag your big, bulky home CPAP device with you everywhere you go. But not anymore. Now you can travel easily and sleep comfortably anywhere thanks to Transcend, the world's very first mini CPAP. And right now, you can try Transcend absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights. So call now, 1-800-900-8313. Our smallest and most advanced portable design ever, Transcend is as small as a soda can and weighs less than a pound. You can even add a battery that's as tiny as a deck of cards. Transcend is so incredibly small and light, you can easily fit it in your briefcase or purse to use anywhere you go. It's FAA compliant too, so you can even sleep comfortably while flying. Now you can enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably anywhere. But don't delay. To receive your 10-night in-home trial, call minicpap.com now. 1-800-900-8313. Again, that's 1-800-900-8313.
Have you ever thought you'd like to flip houses but didn't know how or where to get the money? Are you ready to be your own boss so you can start living the good life? Hi, I'm Preston Ely. I used to be so broke. I had my electricity turned off 9 times, but I figured out a way to quit my job and find financial freedom in real estate. For a limited time, I want to send you a free copy of my smash hit selling book, How to Get Rich in Real Estate. It shows you how to copy exactly what I did so you can make money from the comfort of your own home without even doing any manual labor. I've already given away 5,000 books and they're going fast. To get one before they're gone, call 1-800-900-1211. Listen, if you're sick and tired of stressing about money, this book could change your life.
Vision for only $250. Our lowest price ever. Call 844-LASIK-PLUS to schedule your free LASIK exam. Results may vary. Restrictions apply. See details at LASIK250.com.
Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
We are back. Thanks to John McEnroe. He was only supposed to do a sports radio show, And I know him for a while, and he agreed to come in. He's only doing us in the sports radio show, so it was really good to see him.
I don't think he wanted to sign my book.
Why?
Yeah.
He just you got that vibe too. Like
I got that vibe.
He was happy to sign your book, but then when I came up to, I don't even think he knew that I was a co-host of the show. To tell you the truth,
Not many people do.
Yeah, lucky him.
But yeah, he didn't seem like he wanted to sign it.
No, I think he's just a skittish guy. Like I think, again, I know him for probably 10 years, maybe more, maybe 15 years, and he doesn't he doesn't seem like he likes to shake hands a lot. Like he's just his own way, you know.
He doesn't like compliments, like Bert. You were saying, like how much you looked up to him in tennis, and he was visibly uncomfortable.
Yes, he doesn't like his son.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Wait, hold on. I apologize.
He's not good with the button.
No, I'm not. I apologize.
It's really bad.
I'm sorry, Bert.
Yeah, he really was. He really was weird about compliment.
He doesn't like praise. Yeah, some guys don't like that. They just don't want to hear it.
It seemed like he was trying to actively make Bert not like him. Like Bert kept complimenting him, and he kept being like, "You're not wearing a fucking shirt. You're fat."
That story I told when I dropped the Gatorade, like the Gatorade spilled everywhere, and he called me a dummy and just stepped over all the Gatorades. I didn't even pick one up.
I wanted that story to bomb so bad. It actually was really funny, but I was like, "Where is he going with this?"
Yeah. Well, as I was getting up there, it was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Shit." I hope this is funny at the end. It wasn't great.
It was
what am
very
I going to do? I want to talk to him.
Yeah, he was. He's a very honest dude, and I'm actually going to read this book.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he's
thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. Well, I'm plugging my.
He gets book. Being around him at the tennis center. I mean, the pussy that flows his way it's like.
Is he recognizable in the tennis center?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I remember he's wild too, because like he'll come in like like looking like a rock and roller, but like in tennis shorts and fucking women of all ages. I remember being a teenager and us just sitting back there and be like, how much pussy does McEnroe get?
You forget what a legend John McEnroe. Like literally, as far as he's one of the most famous tennis players in history. Like
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. He was the first guy to throw on his racket and causing people who are like 25 and like you might not remember him, but like
he's like the Dennis Rodman of tennis.
Yeah, he was literally he was front page news when he played tennis. Nobody cared about tennis players. I mean, Billie Jean King people knew, and a few other ones, Arthur Ashe.
He was like the Keith Moon of tennis.
It's amazing your ability to ruin things.
I just say because he said fucking.
It made sense what I said.
I don't care why you said it.
I love
Dennis Rodman of tennis. He's like the bad boy of the sport he was playing.
I mean, quite honestly, actually, I'm gonna if we're gonna really work this analogy,
let's work it out.
He's not really the Dennis Rodman of tennis because Dennis Rodman was just outrageous for the sake of being outrageous. He's the Allen Iverson of tennis.
No, but Dennis Rodman was also a great player, though. He was outrageous for being outrageous, but he was also a great player.
But Allen Iverson was ragefully, like it was more
on the court.
It was more of a rage thing than just being outrageous because
he's the O.J. Simpson of tennis.
That's it. That's the one. Now we're there.
That's it.
Yeah.
By the way, we should mention that Rich Voss, you're at Gotham
this Friday and Saturday.
Headlining.
Yeah, obviously.
I would hope so.
Headline. Hey, just so you guys know.
Sometimes Gotham has just a show.
I understand.
Yeah, he's a headlining. Rich Voss is headlining.
You got to go see Voss
this weekend.
He just destroys the audience. It's really funny.
If you're on the West Coast, Chris DiStefano is going to be in San Diego at the American Comedy Company.
That's a great club.
That's a really good room.
I like that room a lot.
Funny shit.
I've done a couple of New Year's Eves there.
I like that room because they only do the show is only about an hour long. Total, like an hour and 15 minutes. You're up on stage within 10 minutes. The MC feature is one guy, and he does like 10 to 15, and then you come right up, which I think is better in today's society just because of the ADHD and put your phones away and people can't focus.
Yeah.
That I feel like sometimes as a headliner, when you're going up an hour into the show to do an hour, people are like, my brain isn't wired like it was in the 90s,
right?
Or the 80s when this concept was created. But San Diego, they do it different. They're like, we understand that. We get the people a good show. We have them drink, smoke pot, and that's it. So I like
when you
that.
see the owner, tell him, because I haven't seen him in a while, tell him I said he's a cunt. When you see that fucking jerk off.
I've never met the guy.
He's a fucking asshole.
You think
in my opinion, yeah. Because on Thursday night, I was working there. My first night in Thursday.
Okay.
No second show. I'm the headliner. I went over, I did... I think an hour and 10, and he sends me a fucking text, respect the light, get off at an hour. Go fuck yourself. I'll do what the fuck I want, and that's why I don't get to work your club anymore, because I do what I want.
Bert, did you have a take on that?
What do you mean? No,
Bert likes him.
Bert, why are you leaning back?
Because I like doing that club.
Yeah.
But definitely, I'm not, I don't. I try to steer clear of any management in that situation.
Yeah, no, there's not too many club owners. I usually get
He's a very
most.
passionate dude who has a lot of opinions. Yeah. And I think it's best if you use the marijuana they have in that green room and just hang out and do your thing.
Chill. Because you like the club.
I do like the club. I really like the club.
It's a fucking one-nighter. It's a fucking one-nighter on weekends.
I do like that shit.
He gives good percentages.
Yeah.
I
The
like
money's
the guy.
good.
Chris will be at that one-nighter Thursday through Saturday. So if you're in San Diego, it's the American Comedy Co.
No, it's set up good. It is.
It is good. Yeah,
it's set up good.
People are having fun there. The homeless in San Diego are fucking wild, though.
I see him Comic-Con week. I went down there with Jim a couple times, and
between San Francisco and San Diego,
that's all of California.
No, but I know that. But
San Francisco, between the North Pole and the South Pole.
You said it once.
I know. I just wanted to.
Homeless are fucking nuts.
It's home of Torrey Pines, one of the fucking nicest golf courses in the country.
Well,
he had it.
What I just wanted to say.
Well, Bert Kreischer is going to be at the Cherokee Casino in...
sold out. All my shows are sold out for the year. Go fuck yourself.
All right. Well,
suck a dick, bitch!
Okay. And Jim's in Pittsburgh this weekend.
That's right. Not sold out, I don't think.
I'm in Australia in September. Does this go to Australia?
Yeah, I know. They'll download it, though. They listen.
YouTube.
Yeah, Australia and Singapore.
Singapore?
I've never done that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I guess that's the new.
Spray paint some street signs. That's a big thing there.
With bamboo. What do they used to do in Singapore?
Cane you.
Yeah,
bamboo.
The Singapore
No, you're right. With bamboo. You're right. Yes.
All right. I have no confidence in myself.
No, you're correct.
They use like those kendo sticks.
Yeah, that was a big story when that American Bill Clinton was in office, and I think Clinton appealed for him, and they're like, no, but they didn't beat him. I mean, they gave him a few whacks. They didn't fucking destroy him.
It's really nothing compared to what we're dealing with North Korea. The fact that he got caned, like, whoa.
Yeah. North Korea just killed somebody.
Yeah, that kid came back and died, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Otto Warmbinger.
Otto Warmbier, I think.
Warmbier, yeah, he came back in a coma. Probably because some jail guard beat him, or they.
No, they're saying it was not. It
wasn't blunt force trauma.
Blunt force trauma.
So it might have been.
He was in a coma because his oxygen in his brain, and they're saying like he was brain dead in a way that would only happen if you were deprived from your brain getting oxygen for 4 minutes at a time.
So they could have choked him,
times.
or he could have tried to hang himself,
or waterboarded, or drowned, or
but waterboarding you don't do for 4 minutes at a time. If you're going to kill someone, you kill him. You don't waterboard or leave somebody underwater for 4 straight minutes.
But why were they waterboarding him at all?
They're probably just torturing him.
Yeah,
but for what?
Because he stole
an American.
He stole a.
I know, but he didn't have any information to give them.
Yeah, they're just bad people.
Is that the guy that stole the flag or the sign?
He stole the sign from the hotel, yeah.
Unfucking-believable.
But again, we don't know. He might have tried to hang himself. He might have been there for a week and tried to kill him. Who knows? Or maybe they choked him.
Because his parents, I don't know how they would know this, but his parents believe that the incident happened within a couple of days of him being...
They probably just want to believe that.
I don't know how they would know that, but that's what they said. They said that it happened a year ago.
And the North Koreans never let him know.
And they don't want to. They decided not to do a full autopsy.
The parents decided.
The parents decided.
Why?
They just buried him, and that's it. They
Why?
said they wanted closure. They wanted to let it go. They said his face looked tortured when we got him, and he finally looked peaceful. It sounds like they pulled the plug because he's brain dead, and they just want to bury him, let it go.
Because I understand that, but how do you do that when a country killed your kid? Like that's
because there's no repercussion against North Korea. What could they do? Are they going to sue? What can they do?
No, I know that, but you still
they got more Americans over there. Like it's helpful on some level to know.
There are people, again, I don't have kids. There are parents whose kids have been had horrible deaths that have been filmed, by horrible people. And in court, a lot of times those parents make themselves watch those tapes, and they said they're torture. But they're like, if my kid went through it, I have to go through it. Like, I can't let him have gone through it and me not.
Yeah.
So it's almost like with the autopsy, I know it's painful, but
wait, how long was he over there before he was sent home?
A year. Okay. They don't know.
For stealing a fucking sign.
It's terrible.
And they said it was, what's the
fucking unbelievable
sickness that they said he had?
Botulism.
Botulism, which was not true.
No, of course it wasn't.
The doctors, they didn't even need to do an autopsy or anything. As soon as they got him.
It's the stuff they inject in your face to make your...
No, that's Botox. Is
Botox,
it really?
Yeah. botulism.
But they said that they did it. They said he got botulism
in the blood
due to food poisoning or something.
They said that.
And we gave him a sleeping pill.
They did.
And he didn't wake up. And then he came back to the States, and immediately the doctors were like,
Then again,
that is not what happened at all.
Is it possible, and this is just crazy, that he did have something wrong with him or screaming or whatever it was, they misdiagnosed him and did give him a sleeping pill, and then maybe he has sleep apnea. No, listen. And maybe he didn't get oxygen. Maybe he was fucking couldn't wake up because he was on a sleeping
Any
pill.
North Koreans that are listening right now are like, is this a defense attorney? We got to get this guy.
I'm only asking, but that's where an autopsy might have helped. Like, they may have said, you know what? We thought he really wasn't tortured. He literally was a sleeping pill and he couldn't wake up and his fucking brain just... That's what Carrie Fisher just died. She was on a plane, and I think it was a sleeping pill induced a heart... her apnea induced a heart attack because she couldn't wake up. They said there was heroin in her system. That's my guess.
But I mean, there was all this... I mean, a history of drug use.
Yes.
And let's get to this, because I'm a guy who doesn't do a lot of unassisted sleeps. So, like... let's talk about these sleeping pills killing people, because I take a lot of sleeping pills.
But if you have sleep apnea,
I have sleep apnea.
It can make it harder because when you go, your body wakes you up and you breathe. But a sleep apnea is sometimes a pill or being really fucked up will keep you asleep. So your body is struggling, and what would normally wake you up can't wake you up.
Bert,
this show is just filling me with fucking panic. I'm thinking about my kids. I'm thinking about dying this afternoon. That's why I poured a cocktail. Yes.
I need you to understand something. Drugs are not good for you. They're bad for you and can kill you.
Why would the doctors give them to you?
Thank you, Nancy Reagan. That was pretty good.
It wasn't even pretty good in 1982.
You mean when it was a topical reference?
When she was the first lady.
I have a question for you. Why would he be in North Korea to begin with?
He's trying to get past
I know what he's doing. You think I don't know? This is Boss 101. Bomb, then follow it up with a serious aside. But no, what I meant to say was the travels of this young man. Shut your face.
Before I made that terrible decision, let's get back to what we were talking about before.
Wait, boss, this is the one I wanted to share with you. We're talking about McEnroe, talking about his kid, and boss goes, "You're not supposed to do that. I mean, my daughter dates a black guy. I don't say anything about it." That was my favorite. I was like, I might just save that for me.
No, he's a good guy.
He is. But seriously, North Korea, what airline did he fly? No, fucking blithering dolt.
Why was he in North Korea?
Just through China, through tour groups. Right? A lot of people go.
Who the fuck goes on
There
vacation?
are people that go through.
People that go.
But you have to sign something. And you have to sign something that says that you know that the United States cannot help you if you're in trouble there.
Who would take that?
I wouldn't.
Andrew Schultz, he was trying to go. He went to like the Ukraine, and then he went somewhere else. And
he's an asshole.
And the USA, he showed me the emails. The USA was like, we do not. If something happens to you here, it's not even in like fancy like government language. It's very simple. It's like a regular guy. Be like, if you get caught doing anything there, we will not help you, and you're on your own.
And that's the government's.
That's a government email that they sent Schultz when he booked a trip to Ukraine. He's trying to go to North Korea. Same email.
My manager wanted to go too, but they do say that they can't help you, and they won't help you.
We will not. Don't even ask us.
Yeah, I've watched documentaries about they talk about how you have to behave. Like you cannot, for instance, if you take a photo of a police officer or a soldier in the street, you're fucked. If you go into a museum and you don't bow to the statue of their leader, you're fucked. Like all these little things that you would think are just impolite to do or not do, you're arrested.
Also,
you're not coming home.
And they can arrest you for any. I mean, you could do play everything by the rules, and if they decide to detain you for no reason, the U.S. isn't going to help you.
Right.
So it's just not worth the risk.
And they'll torture
it's not worth the risk. You're right.
They'll beat you up until you read
confessions,
some kind of thing that they write.
Right.
And they'll put it on TV. See, he's confessing to this, which is what I mean. If you watch Otto Warmbier's, whatever his name is, confession.
I think Warmbier. He was crying.
It was the.
Are you serious?
Maybe he didn't even do what they said he did, right? I mean, is there any proof that he ever even
There's
did
a weird photo, but you can't tell who it is of somebody in a very shadowy figure. You don't
like.
know.
It's really an upsetting thing because it's this kid. He's like 20. And he's giving this confession, obviously reading something that aren't his words, and he's crying, and he's praying, and he's begging, like in front of everybody, and you can just see on his face, Like, I don't know how this happened.
That is such my plight in life, is to go somewhere and fuck up like that. Like, that's why I don't go to Dubai. That's why I don't go.
Dubai, you might be okay, unless you're, they're religious assholes there. Like, if you're any kind of same-sex thing, or if you're fooling around with the girl in public. But if you're just a tourist there and you're going to spend money and go to the buildings, you're fine. But you're afraid you might drink and do something offensive.
Yeah. Well, because I don't even understand. Like, I could never go to Korea, because North Korea. Because I really would. I get arrested in a heartbeat, in a fucking heartbeat.
Although you think everybody was having fun, and you do the one thing, and everybody would be like, "Whoa!" and you go, "What? I thought we were."
It seems like
having fun.
Kim Jong-un might like him because he's a drunk. Kim Jong-un, is a drunk. Like, he likes to drink vodka.
Real?
Yeah, they say he wants to toast you with alcohol.
Now I'm back in.
I wonder what I would do if I was there and it was offensive to not take alcohol.
Can you imagine that scene?
I would have to do it. You'd have to do it. You'd have to say I'm allergic, and if he goes, you have to. It's insulting to the leader. Well, I'll explain it when I get home.
Well, if that's the case, I hope he makes me smoke crack. If I can get away with it without a relapse.
That technically wouldn't count as a relapse.
Yeah. It's different rules over there. He's a god.
Yeah. Or you could just be there forever.
I wouldn't even bring my phone, because I would buy a phone because there's so much shit on my phones. I would buy a new phone.
Then what about your back?
I don't even know what you mean.
There's so much shit on you.
Oh,
that was doesn't.
I love that he mumbled.
It doesn't. I didn't have confidence in it.
As you shouldn't have.
I was killing in the beginning. I got tired.
You were.
It's okay. Because guess what? You're going to swing back before the end. You know that. We all know that.
You always come back huge.
There's always a peak after the valley.
Did you guys? in Voss's set last night, he didn't bomb, but like one joke kind of got like a tepid response, and he just announced to the audience, "Okay, I'm 5 for 6. If I stop now, I'm in the Hall of Fame."
I remember that. That was great.
Bonnie really was hilarious last night.
Yeah, she was.
Killed from the beginning to the end. Killed from the beginning. But let's get back to North Korea.
Would you go, Jim, if they offered you? Would you do it? Or you
No,
wouldn't do
probably not. And again, Jonathan, my manager travels extensively, and he's been obsessed with going. But because of the fact that something could happen, and there's no relationship with the U.S. I mean, it's not like even Russia or Mexico. There's relationships with other countries that there can nothing can be done with this nation. So no, I wouldn't take the chance on them just not arrested because they want to.
Right.
Plus, I've said things on Twitter like fucking what pigs they are. Like, you never know.
You never know.
Oh, can you imagine getting over there and then realizing it's one of these old tweets about when his dad died, and that's why they brought you over because he read that tweet?
Yeah.
And then like you're in the room with the cops, and you're like, I mean, this is gonna blow over. I didn't do anything. And they start reading your old tweets to you, and you're like, oh,
Kim Jong-il looks like Kim Jong-il is Kim Jong-dead.
Yeah. It's something stupid.
Yeah,
like that, like something makes no sense.
I always think about
Kim Jong terminally ill.
I always think about like with Dennis Rodman, like, the relationship there, like, are one day they just going to turn on him, and then like it just is always strange to me to have the relationship with those people.
Probably not.
But at any time, he could decide, right? Like,
he could just be like, "Well, fuck you. Now you're in prison for
because he says
having tattoos and earrings."
He says the wrong thing, or maybe he's like, maybe one time he's like, you know what? I'm gonna wait a little while before my next trip, and blah blah blah. Oh, you're not coming back?
Boom.
Well, then the next time you do, you're saying
he may want to keep you
right
because he likes you. But the problem was Kim Jong-il was a huge Chicago Bulls fan. He was obsessed with the Bulls, and his son is obsessed with the Bulls. So that would be something almost too disrespectful for them to keep him unless he really fucked up. Like, it's almost like this: the father loved him too. The
but
team,
they might keep him as like their own
trophy,
mascot monument.
Yeah, like they get so warped. They're like, well, he's ours now. Why are we going to give him?
Yeah, we love him more than the U.S.
So let's flip this script.
Jay is shipped here.
Let's flip this, and now let's pretend we're all the leaders of Korea. Okay. Who would you keep? Like, if you could keep one person,
great.
Who would you like to keep?
I would.
From Korea?
No, you're the leader of Korea.
Would you keep me?
And you call up.
Oh, fuck no. You didn't even occur to me. Yeah, no way.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Welcome to Morning Zoo.
Who would you keep?
Who would you keep, Fox?
Oh, who would I keep? It had to be Megan Fox.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
He doesn't even mean that.
No,
he's just that hot girl that his name he knows.
He's
I like how hot she is.
He's trying to be cool guy.
no,
mentions
yeah.
the hot chick.
I'd rail her.
Plus, like Megan Fox is like the hot chick from 3 years ago. It's not even what you would say now.
Listen, I would really go with Gina Lollobrigida, but I like fucking.
No one knows who Gina Lollobrigida is. You fucking.
You don't know who she is?
No, it's Gina Lollobrigida. You dunce. Who else do you like? Scarlett Johansson.
I say her name, I go up an octave. That's
Gina Lollobrigida.
Gina Lollobrigida.
Okay. No, I don't know. Who are you going to keep? I'd keep.
I wish you'd keep fucking Jane Mansfield and take a ride with her. That works for 2 reasons.
Who would you pick, Chris?
No,
Did anyone get that joke?
I got it just now.
Taylor Swift.
Who would I pick?
No, because it's not about like.
I might
picking
take Taylor Swift.
No,
too.
no, no. Wait.
Her big feet in my face.
You're not supposed to just pick a girl that you want to fuck for a while. Like we're talking about Kim Jong-un picking Dennis Rodman because he wants to hang with Dennis Rodman because he thinks he's the man.
Yeah.
Like not like, hey, let's all just pick a girl we want to fuck.
Good.
Like that's
really okay. So I hang with an athlete for a while. I'm done with talking about sports. Now I don't want to fuck him, but her. Do you understand? I could talk about music and fuck her. You see what I'm saying?
Taylor Swift. You got a lot of music conversations.
Yeah, exactly.
Way to change this game. Let's just name people we want to fuck.
Yeah, that's.
We're name people that we think it will sound cool if we want to fuck.
Exactly.
Gina Lollobrigida.
And then he goes Taylor Swift because it's like a relevant young.
Yeah, another attempt at getting the young people. Shut up and sip your iced coffee. You're elderly. Yeah.
West. Do you understand the premise here?
Yes, this simple premise.
Who would you want to spill Gatorade in front of?
Who would I take?
Like, I would probably take Undertaker. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd want to just hang. Or you know what?
I wish you were seeing one.
That's funny. Yeah, it'd probably be the Undertaker because I've already hung with Stone Cold. Otherwise, it'd definitely be Stone Cold. But since I've already hung out with him, Undertaker, start from scratch, and then just hang with the Undertaker all the time.
It's good you wouldn't take your wife.
No, what?
Your son, take Undertaker.
I've already, but I've already spent 12 years with her. That's eternity.
Yeah, you already. It's not this is the one person you can hang out with only. Like I'm still married.
Yeah,
I still
get to
have
keep
a kid.
This person.
It's just you also get to keep a person. You're not in a desert island.
I see. Okay.
I was just going to say my kid.
My wife, so my wife is there?
Yeah.
All right, let me think of a hot guy.
Travis, who would you keep?
It's your life right now, but you get to keep somebody.
Who would the Travis dog
right?
keep?
Yeah. You just get to have your life, and then when you go home, you go, oh, I wonder how Shaq is doing, and you open the door, and you're like, hey, Shaq, and he's like, hi, Bert.
Right. You get your wife and your dog and your kid, and then also, in my case, the Undertaker.
I'd come home every day after work and I'd hear, how was work, Jim?
Exactly.
You get the game.
Ozzy.
That's perfect.
Ozzy.
Travis dog, who would you keep?
Eddie Vedder.
Would you keep Eddie?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but
because then he could
Travis,
also sing to me.
Travis is going back to the sexual thing that Voss was
That's
doing.
true.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. But I also want to talk to him.
Jeter, Derek Jeter.
You'd hang with the captain?
Yeah, it's just, childhood hero.
What'd you guys talk about? Like, what's the first thing you would, like, the first conversation you'd have with them, knowing that he's yours?
With Derek, what would I don't know. I'd ask him about,
You don't mind coming in the back door?
yeah, I'd ask him about women. I'd ask him about,
So you guys are sitting crisscross applesauce on a bed.
yeah. I'd ask him about women. I'd ask him
I just farted, sorry.
if, I don't know. Maybe can I pick somebody else?
Pick somebody else. 'Cause you don't have
I have
anything.
no questions for Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Can I tell you mine? This is going to sound so fucking bad, but I can't stop getting this name. David Tell. I would keep him. I'd keep him in my closet.
That fucking psychopath.
That's so weird.
Yes.
I just watched his last special again the other day. He makes me laugh so fucking
But you already
hard.
know him.
I know.
know.
I want to keep him. I want him to be mine.
Dave's
creepy.
a comic genius, but then you see him riding up on his fucking city bike, and you're like, oh yeah, he's mentally ill.
Okay, I'm out. I don't want David
Dude,
anymore.
you know who I'd want to keep? You know, I'd want to keep somebody like who like I'd want to keep like Jack the Ripper. Like some mysterious fucking dude.
Why did he just kill you?
No, would he kill every girl you tried to fuck?
Yeah, just talk to him about fucking.
That's some sick shit you did, man.
Like a serial.
You couldn't keep Jack the Ripper, so you lay in bed and go, shit, did I lock him up?
Right.
He's gonna. Is the door closed? He's gonna fucking kill me.
This person could kill you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real person. It's
This
a real
literally, by
person.
the way, what we're playing right now is something teenage girls do at a slumber party.
Yeah.
Troy, who would you keep?
But it's cool to think about, though.
It is fun.
Because you'd get Ozzy.
Troy, who would you keep?
Probably Paul McCartney.
That's a good one. That's
pretty
true.
good. You don't think so, Bert?
No.
I don't
Why?
know.
Why
He's got Beatles stories.
I think that's good. And plus, he's another one like Eddie Vedder that could sing to you.
No.
You don't think
I
that's
want
a good
someone
one?
bigger than me. I want someone that can carry me around.
Bobby.
I think
The Undertaker could
How
carry
about
me around.
Pryor? Why wouldn't you take Pryor?
Because he's dead. What are you gonna do, look at his feet?
What a waste! What a
No,
waste
they
of
don't have to be alive.
Yes, they do.
Of
Oh, they
course
got to be
do.
alive?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to be alive. All right.
Fucking
Okay,
alive.
you didn't say all the rules to your dumb game before we played.
Oh, sorry. Gina Lala Brigida's no longer an option. You
Sorry.
fucking-
You're the only one that
you know
doesn't
he
get
played
it.
this fucking game in like fucking Buffalo with the fucking DJs, so we don't know the rules. All right? Don't fucking act like you ad-libbed this game here. This is your fucking your dumb radio
swear to
game you
God.
played across the country.
That is true.
You
He played
fucking
that.
idiot fraud. Go fuck yourself in your dumb game. I quit. I'm going back to Monopoly.
You think he's done this before?
I've
never done this. I've never done
the
this.
house. They got a board.
I swear to God, I've never done this before. I want a gorilla.
You just sacrifice your pig and just get a gorilla.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
You own a pig? You just said sacrifice your pig, didn't you?
Pig.
Oh, pig. I thought you said pig.
You
I thought,
sacrifice your pig to get a gorilla?
I thought maybe he owned. I thought maybe he lived on a farm, had a farm or something somewhere, had a pig. I don't fucking know what. I don't do research.
Oh, why am I not living in New York? This is so much more fun than my life in LA.
You like this better?
Oh, dude, I called my wife the other day. We were all at Skanks Fest. Nate Bargatze was fucking hammered, and I was laughing so much. It's me, Bobby, Nate, Ari, Lewis, Big J, all hanging around giggling, and I said, "This is better than having a family." It totally is.
They said that too. It is. Hanging with comics is so much fun because you'll never laugh that fucking hard.
You can just be mean. That's the best. That's the best part. Is you can just be mean to each other. No one cares. No one gets their fucking butt hurt.
Yeah.
What's worse than when a bunch of comics are sitting around and there's one jerk off who keeps getting butt hurt and everyone's got to tiptoe around and be like, "Oh, shut up."
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's like, you know what? Just remove yourself.
Hey, man. Jokes are jokes, but come on, man.
Don't pretend you can hang in this environment if you're gonna get butt hurt, motherfucker.
We were driving home the other night, and the Empire State Building was different colors for Gay Pride.
I took a picture of it.
I go to Bonnie.
Why did I say that?
Yeah.
Was it for your keepsakes box?
No, I was gonna send it to somebody.
So I said to Bonnie,
See, it's okay here.
I go to Bonnie, that's pretty. And she went, pretty?
Well, she just never heard that word.
Fuck, I just broke my watch. Oh, that's so great. What's it like being married to a comic?
Huh?
How would he know?
It's great, especially when we find the same person, we get attacked together on the way home.
That has to be fun. Here's the thing about him and Biden that's so good. You guys really are brutal to each other, but they're both take it. Like, I've never seen, Bonnie has an amazing sense of humor, and she's fucking horribly vicious, and so is he. And they just, it's literally like two guys hanging out. It's amazing how well it works.
When we team up on our kid, and we just, like, our kid will come in and say, we'll just mimic her, and just, like that. It's so funny.
So do you guys fight about anything? Like what would you guys... Because
they made a whole business out of it. They made a whole podcast out of it.
No, but I mean like a real...
we have blowouts. They're not,
Yeah, because...
But that does sound so fun, though. So you'll realize that you both kind of secretly hate a person or want to shit on a person.
Not hate them, we just don't respect their comedy.
So you'll just spend car rides like just
like we'll
shitting
turn
on
on
them?
Sirius and just to listen to make sure we can find somebody we don't how are they on? Why would they even make an album or a CD?
Oh my God, that gets me so excited. When we did the weight loss challenge, Rogan flew me and Tommy to Segura to San Francisco, courtside seats to the Cavs Golden Warrior game, put us up at the Four Seasons, flew us back first class. Right, Tommy and I, all we did was smoke weed and drink Tito's. And we're laughing the whole time, trashing comics we don't like, just all the great gossip. And on the plane, we are still giggling, super fucking high, super drunk. And he stops and he gets dead serious. And he looks at me and goes, "Dude, if we were gay, this is what it would be like." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." Like, I don't have that with my wife. I don't have that relationship.
It's not what it would be like. It's not what it would be like for the first week, and then one of you would start doing poppers and couldn't come without it. It would get ugly very fast.
I envision the idea of kicking in the door and seeing Tommy on the couch going, and then me just lighting up going, I'm fucking your mouth right now. And he's like, no! And he runs away, and then I grab him in the closet and I fuck his mouth.
Do you think that's what it would be like if you guys were gay together?
All right, yeah, that's what I do.
You're right.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, but the friendship would be spoiled. Like, it's fun in games until one of you is actually nose deep in the other one's pubes, and you're like, you like that? And they go, oh. And you're like, oh, I can't look at him the same after that sound. I can't look at him the same after that.
Wait. I just like gossiping about comics.
Dude,
Right, you do
what
that,
is
like
better than gossip? We had
great.
some
I know.
gossip last night.
Oh, the best ever.
How good was that gossip last night?
Wait, write the name down and I just want to hear it.
There was gossip last night that I got. I didn't get home until like.
I've known it. I'm
whatever.
surprised I didn't tell you.
Yeah, no. I'm glad you didn't, because then I got the whole story.
I literally just forgot. I didn't tell other people either. I couldn't believe I didn't say it.
Like, I liked it so much that I was up eating at 12:30 or whatever when I got home. Bless you,
Fuck
Troy.
was that, dude?
That was Troy sneezing.
Troy sneezed.
And
Fuck, I thought we were being attacked.
I know. I thought I was fucking John F. Kennedy for a second.
but Jess woke up because she was feeding the baby, and she just came out to say hi. And I
breastfeeding.
Yeah,
those
she
big
was.
heavy ones.
Yes, she was. You bet. But I just gave her a preview of it. I was like, "This is what I found out tonight. I'll give you all the details tomorrow."
Was she interested?
Oh yeah. That's how excited I was.
Gossip teaser.
Are we allowed to hear any of it?
No.
Not on the radio.
Why not?
I don't care. I won't say it just because someone else told me. I don't care if it's out there. I'm sure it'll get out there soon. Again, it's not devastating. And someone told me I can't.
It's just fun. It's just,
You'll tell me off air though?
Sure.
Okay, great.
It's just fun
Okay,
gossip.
let's go to break.
It's so funny that everybody loves gossip, though. Like, now that that's out there,
can you do that, Travis?
everybody's like,
Wait, hold on. Travis is going to play hold music. Will anybody hear it?
Yeah, I mean, the listeners will hear hold music. I'll turn your studio off.
Can you do that?
Tell Bert right now.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wait, you have to turn the cameras off. It'll be even funnier.
Hang on 1 second.
Turn the cameras off.
We'll
And
play
then,
some hold music.
Yeah.
Like we used to do.
Excited.
Oh my God! I can imagine just being
Pause
a
them.
driver in Nebraska right now and be like, "What the fuck?"
And then hit the whole music.
Don't worry,
and
give it a few years.
Just to double check, turn your mics off too.
All of them?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh no! Don't give him instructions. Let's make the possibility of it getting out. Let's do it.
No, only if it wasn't told to
This
me.
is going to be another game somewhere.
Yeah, pop in, Roland.
Roland just jumped
Pop
in.
on in.
Roland just jumped in.
Okay, put the hold music on. We'll be back after these messages from nobody. Hold on. We got to come. Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn all the mics on. This might be bad. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I can't believe.
Okay.
Hold on, Voss. Your mic's not on.
Are we back? We're back, right? We're back, and we appreciate you waiting on hold.
I literally was ready to keep talking, and then Sam goes, "We got to turn the mics back on." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're right.
We got to do a show."
Sorry.
How do you feel? You like that?
It's embarrassing,
good.
right?
It's good. It's good. Oh, for like a fan, had the mics accidentally been on, a fan would have lost their fucking mind.
They would have liked the irony of that. Yeah.
Travis, you have no idea what we said?
No idea.
Well, you're not a part of the club.
You were laughing at the reactions?
I was laughing at Bert's reaction specifically.
You know what? In hindsight, we probably should have left the cameras on and then made a video and just dropped the audio out just so you could see.
Oh, we should have did that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it either. That's crazy. I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
That would have been funnier.
That's all right. We'll still we should make a video of the setup and then coming back like right now and then just put like, you know, whatever. A still.
Yeah, like a loop of the guys laughing, you know, like of all of us laughing, having fun. God damn it, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Should have thought of that.
It's fun, though. It's fun stuff.
Not for the radio audience, so they just heard hold music for 9 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I like that's why I love, like...
Men?
And, no. That's not what I was going to say. But that's why I love, like the roast, like, last night. I feel like those events with your guys' crowd happen less and less and less. Like, it used to be a thing where your group of comic friends would sit around and talk about comedy a lot. You know, I'm talking 15 years ago, but it doesn't really happen like it used to.
Well, the comedy. Oh, go ahead.
I think podcasting changed that.
That's a good point too.
So I was a part of the podcasting community when you would talk shit about people on podcasts, not realizing they'd hear it. And it ruined a few friendships, and
Yeah.
it definitely caught up to me. You would just go be honest on a podcast, and I mean, I to this day I have beef with Paul F. Tompkins because I trashed him on some podcast, but like. And I think everyone got really media savvy, and it kind of sucks. But once again, I'll go back to this. It's the thing that makes comics beautiful is that, man, my dick gets hard when I hear gossip.
Yeah.
I come home, my wife goes, "What gossip do you have for me?" That's the first thing she says.
Can we start a
Can
start a text thread, just us, and we'll keep gossiping with each other?
It'll get out there.
Yeah.
It'll get out there. But I'm happy to. Hey, someone has a guess. Sean in North Carolina wants to guess. We'll just tell him if he's right or wrong. Hello, Sean. What did you want to guess?
That E-Rock contracted a flesh-eating virus and the doctors give him 30 years to live.
That's pretty funny. No, good guess, though. Thank you, Sean. Flesh-eating virus, you got 30 years to live.
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
a lot of flesh.
That's really funny.
No, not Eric
It's so
Dassey is
big,
fine.
it would take forever.
Eric Dassey's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the mics okay? They're not overmodulated, right, Travis?
Chris's is overmodulated.
Sorry.
No, it's not you. Yeah, Chris's.
That one, I can never get the... We need to fix that one.
Fucking Mike.
We need to fix that one. The board, the board op.
He's pointing at me, saying it's operator error.
Yeah, it is operator error.
God, I can't believe that happened to Aziz.
Oh shit! I forgot. You would think Russell Peters was. Oh well, whatever.
Why would you just take his joke and make it worse? I understood it.
Yeah.
Listen, don't attack me when you really want to attack him.
I'm not attacking
Okay.
you.
No.
I'm
He
pointing
won't
out
remember it tomorrow.
His
I
joke was-
will.
his
It
joke was
fucking-
not great.
It lingers in me, but it just he doesn't care.
his joke was not good.
No.
But it was just a moment, and then you took a joke that wasn't good and went, "Oh, I can
And
build
you
on
took
this."
a partner that stinks too.
So did Bonnie.
We're doing humor now.
Oh, this is so great. You guys should be drunk. It's better when you're drunk.
It's the morning.
It's the morning.
You know.
I feel much better now. I
Do you drink?
I do. I drink.
We're doing the Impractical Jokers cruise together.
Yeah.
That's gonna
November.
be
It's gonna
fucking
be fucking
insane.
dope.
I feel like you. I think you get dark
I've never
when
been
you
invited
drink.
to that cruise.
Yeah,
I'd like
they
to.
said
I don't get dark.
we were
No.
Oh, for real?
They don't like me. I don't
He
know
told
why.
me I was going, that motherfucker.
I want to be invited to that cruise. When does it go and for how long?
November. I want to say 1st to the 5th.
I'm
Yeah.
busy.
Get
It's over
Sal
my
on the
birthday.
phone.
Yeah, call Sal.
Yeah.
It's over my birthday. My birthday's on the 3rd. So is Yamanika Saunders.
Sure.
What, her birthday?
Her birthday's November 3rd as well.
Yeah.
We're both our birthdays.
Fucking
I'm going to
Nate.
throw us a surprise party.
Oh, good. No surprise. Nobody came.
What's mean?
I know. I'm sorry. I would
So you're
definitely go on
doing
this-
performing on a cruise?
Nobody's coming.
Is it good money?
It's no. It's not
Okay.
great money.
Okay.
It's not great money.
Ask me that question.
I'll probably
It's great money.
I'll probably cancel in October.
It's man, I love cruises. I love
I've never been on one. Norton.
I've never been on a cruise. I want to go on one.
Do Cowhead's cruise. You know Cowhead,
He has
right?
to ask me. He's
Yeah.
never asked me.
He hasn't asked you?
No.
Unfucking believable.
I don't
want
want
Sal on the phone.
Yeah, those cruises are fun as fuck, man. My goal in life, I swear to God, I feel like my act isn't that heady, but I think if I dumb it down even more and just start doing cruises and just party with people, I think that could be my life.
Yeah.
Why do you? I mean,
dumb it down. I want to dumb it down so much.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten drunk on a cruise?
I've never been on a cruise, and even in any way possible. Have you ever taken one as a vacation or just done a show on one?
No, I've done.
I have.
Hold on, Charlie Rose. Any follow-up questions? That was good.
Hold on, I just want to get a little feel of it. We know you have. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't wear your cummerbund in here now. All right, I'm taking Dramamine listening to you. Fucking Bodak. What I'm trying to say. You've done a show on a cruise?
No, my mother took me on a cruise once when I was a kid to fucking Canada.
What? Jesus.
She got dumped. She was dating some guy after my dad, got dumped, got pissed off, called up this place, Carnival Cruise Lines, packed my shit, and we went down to the seaport, I swear to God, and I was in Halifax in about 3 hours. Fucking having to listen to my divorcee mom shit on men while I'm just sitting there, 9 years old, in a fucking room below deck while my mother's going through fucking menopause and a breakup.
You couldn't have just taken a circle line around a Manhattan.
Yeah, well, that's what I hope we did. That's why I was in fucking Nova Scotia for a fucking week with my dumb mom.
How's being married? You happy now?
I'm not married.
I mean,
no.
how's your things with your girl?
It's it's all right. We having a kid is fucking. Puts a lot of strain on.
Are you back with her?
We back
and forth.
We're good, yeah.
Cool. Hey,
everything's good.
You filmed the pilot.
We filmed the
it's kind of based on your life. Do you know anything yet? Or
it's based on my life. Yeah, it didn't get picked up.
All right, sorry. No, I didn't know that.
That was known. That was a thing that was known.
I honestly did not know that.
I wouldn't have brought it up because it's not that cool.
Who cares? I didn't know that.
It's one of those things where I learned like it's fucking sucks it didn't get picked up, but just being able to film the pilot and do that whole thing raises your stock a little bit because now it's like the meetings and the pitches are so easy. It's like, oh, I have a show on.
You know this process.
And Netflix is like, well, come next week. And just at least it's an opportunity. That's all I think you can ask for.
Well,
I'm friends with Chaz Palminteri now.
Well, and you can act. Chris is a really good actor. I did a thing in his in the show. What was the hockey show?
Oh, Benders, which was my first time acting, and I was getting shit on by the directors every day. They're like, you got to fucking get this together. But Jim always was like,
you're really good, man. Right. Him and Andrew Schultz were great in that
Andrew
show.
Schultz he's going to. But so you lost that.
I lost
that
the pilot.
Yeah,
it's gone.
You lost afternoon radio after today. What else do you have? What else do you have to look forward to?
He's got the Impractical Jokers cruise coming up.
I'm doing an hour special. That's it.
Andrew Schultz.
Are you doing an hour for Netflix? Good for you.
No, not Netflix.
Okay, who can you say who not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you get picked up by Netflix?
No,
the internet.
He just said because he had mentioned Netflix.
No, I'm not blaming you, but like you're asking leading questions that lead to things that have gone not great for Chris.
I was happy he's doing an hour. I don't care who's doing it for. Whoever it is still great.
But it'd be great if it was Netflix.
You know what I feel like? I'm one of those guys. Like even like 3 years ago. Like even like guys like Bobby Kelly and guys were like, you're Chris. I'm telling you, you're gonna make it. You're like it's gonna. And then each opportunity, I keep getting so close and then falling down. And then Bobby's like, man, how many more?
Wait, I'm so glad I never saw it.
My impression.
You saw it at Caroline's.
This is going to sound fucking sappy. My idea of making it is this right here. Fuck Hollywood.
I've never hated anyone more. Than I do
That's
at that
the most
fucking...
LA fuck. You need to go back to LA.
Guys, these are the good old days. Grab your chest and fall on the floor. Oh, my God.
Tell the mortgage company that.
You love comedy.
No. Yeah, you're a happy fucking guy.
Guys, I'm just happy to be making a living.
You know what it is? You're like, I feel like your energy is so like, because you laugh so much and it's so infectious everywhere else except here. Because we're just like, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. Once these mics are turned off, your party's over. Can't wait to get the fuck out of this fucking hole. What a fucking depressing place this is.
How many times have men said that to you? 48 years old, it's still just the same old jokes. Guys, fuck you.
Wait, who's 48?
I am.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's much
not since Clinton was president. He's only 48.
It's true.
Did you make out with that girl from Orange is the New Black on your show? Was there kissing scenes?
There was a kissing scene.
Which girl?
In the pilot.
The
her name's Diane Guerrero. Is her name?
I just started watching the show.
Beautiful girl. Yeah,
the hottest Hispanic girl on the show. She's the hottest girl on the show.
Did you get to make out with her?
Yeah, well, we have to for the pilot, and she's like she's such a great, like she really is like a phenomenal actress.
So you could kiss her?
Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know. Like I was like, she's an actress. Like that's her job. But this is first time really acting like that.
How was kissing her?
It was fantastic. And then in rehearsal, I was like, then the kissing scene would come up. I said, I'll kiss you on the cheek or, whatever. And she goes, no, kiss me every time. If you want to rehearse this 20 times, kiss me 20 times. And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, that's what you have to do. This is acting. It's like, I don't fucking like you. She was like, but just kiss me. And then, every time I kissed her, I was like, This is bad.
Watch this home run. Watch this home run. Boy, I'd have made a bunch of mistakes on purpose.
That's good.
Real guy talk.
Yeah.
I only did one sex scene one time, like, we were supposed to be having sex, and I had pants on, but it was the covers were over us, and my dick got hard.
She didn't know.
No, she knew.
Of course not. He was on his stomach. She was behind him.
The story's over.
What happened?
My dick hard. And she felt it on her vagina, and she was like, "Do we want to take a break?" And I was like, "Sorry, I just got a hard dick." It's these moments, guys.
You know,
that happened to me at a table read for Tough Crowd.
Did you get turned on to them?
Yeah, I mean, it's
you have to.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's hard not to.
Even Chaz Palminteri was like, I don't know how you kiss that girl every fucking time and not go home and whack it. I was like, well, I do. You know, but
you jerked off to her.
I mean, what am I going to do? I was in a yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
Dude, the new Orange is the New Black season.
Yeah.
She's like cuts her uniform all like, so it's like this little crop top and little booty shorts and stuff. She looks amazing.
Dude,
what's her name? What's her name?
Diane Guerrero. Like a fucking jackass, I showed up to the very first day of rehearsal with strep throat. So I have strep throat. It's my show. My fucking glands are swollen.
Oh, not anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong tense.
She is fucking smoking.
She's amazing.
I'm going to write a short film where we make out and then just submit it to her agent and be like, I'm working on a new project.
Oh, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's about a boy who's in a coma and a girl just sits on his face to revive him.
Holy
and then it's right
fuck.
Let me see her.
Is she married?
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, she has I think she's in a relationship. So, yeah, no, she was. It was crazy.
Did you get to feel her tits at all?
No.
This is me acting. We start making out in the scene. I just start grabbing her tits.
And she's
like, what the fuck are you doing?
And then she grabs yours. Now it's a lesbian scene.
I had a scene. My only kissing scene ever was with Nina Hartley, the porn star.
Oh yeah,
shut up.
It was a short. It was Otto and George's short, done by Adam Dubin. Like remember the comic strip? It was called American Dummy.
Yeah.
I saw this.
She played Louis Black's wife, and at the end, me and her like plot to. I forget the plot, but we make out at the end. So I walk up to her in the green room, which was just the comic strip in the back area. And I'm like, I never kissed a girl on film. Like, are we supposed to use tongue? Like, I really didn't know. She's a porn star. I didn't want to be disrespectful because she's a porn star.
Yeah.
And she goes, come here, baby. And she made out with me in the dressing room. And then we're kissing in front of the crew. And she takes my hand and she puts it on her tits. And she goes, come on, you know you want to. And she fucking turned me on. She was so fucking sexy. We really made out.
Have you had sex with any porn stars?
Yes.
Female.
Oh. Well, that's a big drop off. Yeah, Brie Olson. We talked about it on the air. So I'm not breaking her confidence.
No.
But wait, you're not. I mean, you got a pretty nice dick, but you're not intimidated. You know, did you spray paint it black before you fucked her? Like, I mean,
by the way, I can't disagree with Rich. I saw Jim's dick when we were doing Last Comic Standing 2.
And you think it's pretty nice?
And I said to him in the moment, I said, "You have a big dick," and Jim just goes, "Yeah," and walked away. If anyone ever said I had a big dick. God damn it.
Yeah, the old head pop.
Rich was asking if you were intimidated to fuck Brie Olson, because Brie Olson, and this was Brie Olson pre-Charlie Sheen.
She's gorgeous.
Like, in that moment, unbelievable.
Do you? Is it about you?
No, it was weird.
Do you try to please her at all, or you just go, "This is a me moment"?
I didn't give her a great fuck. We had been friends for a while, and she'd always flirt with me. And I tell the story in my special.
You weren't worried about ruining the friendship?
No.
Oh.
Why did I answer that?
I don't know.
But she was so sweet. Like, I really liked her. Like, literally, if Brie Olson would have said, I always regretted kind of not coming at her. Like, if she would have said, like, just get me pregnant, I would have.
Really?
Yeah, like, I would have. I kind of, but I wanted to date her. Like, at that time, I was single, I would have just dated her.
You would have had a child with Brie Olson?
Yeah. So I didn't look out like I'm booking a porn star. I'm like, she's amazing. I just had to keep stopping. But in her world, it was probably like, wow, this guy's funny, but boof, so average here.
I mean, what a terrible story for a kid to know that that's how they were born. Because their dad was just so turned on that he had to impregnate his porn star mom.
Hey, porn star's a job, and she's wonderful.
I like this porn star, Jessie Andrews. Do you know who she is?
I know the name. Can we see her?
Yeah.
She's no Honey Fox, but I do like her.
Dude, I think she's so sexy.
Who's Honey Fox?
Another porn star.
I'm assuming that Honey Fox is one of your favorite porn stars. Maybe I wouldn't like her as much.
Dude, look at the size of that hog. How do you go back?
Just picture of Bobby.
No, go to the left. How do you follow that?
Wait, don't go to her like a real picture of her. Don't want one with her dick in her mouth.
Why?
Because she's really pretty and she's cool and interesting.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, man.
She's really interesting. I follow her on Instagram and I really like her life.
Do you know who I love? Lily Ford. Because she has the type of vag I like.
Really?
Lily Ford is my favorite new porn star.
I could never do a porn star.
I love Lily Ford.
I can't believe you were able to say she has the type of vag that you like and nobody jumped on it.
No, I know they didn't, but I guess.
Yeah, Jessie Andrews is she designs jewelry and she's also a DJ.
That's sick.
Yeah, I know this girl intimately. Like if I ever run into her in the airport, I'm like, Jessie, what's up?
So you like because she's super motivated and stuff.
Yeah, and she has the coolest life. She like hangs out with all these other like Sarah Ray, all these other I think porn stars, and they travel the world. Dude, I'm like, it's the one thing I like about social media.
You like to get to know these porn stars.
I get to know them, yeah.
We got to cut out in like 2 minutes. We're getting cut off.
You fucking serious?
Yeah, we end. The computer cuts off.
Let me let everybody know where everybody's going to be.
Yes.
Then. Bert is, motherfuckers is sold out everywhere.
Suck a dick, bitch.
But in August, he's in Australia and where else? Singapore?
Singapore, yeah.
Rich Voss, not yet sold out, but will be, so get those tickets quick.
Please, when I work, they curtain off the third row. Friday and Saturday this week at Gotham.
Yes, and Chris DiStefano is in San Diego this weekend, Thursday through Saturday at the American Comedy Company. Jim, this weekend you're in
I'm in Pittsburgh at the Improv Friday and Saturday, 2 shows a night. Thanks to John McEnroe, his book, But Seriously. I'm sure it's really good and really honest. Chris, anytime, man. We love having you in. And Voss, of course. And Bert is back tomorrow. Are you back tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm in.
Oh, you have 2 minutes left. Okay, cool. You told me 3 minutes, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, and then 30 seconds later, you said we have 2 minutes.
I panic. I don't want the plugs to get cut off.
They won't.
I'm talking to Anthony.
Well, everybody go home to their imaginary hostage that we kept from the show today. I'm going to say hi to Megan.
How much fun was that gossip?
Oh, yeah. Fucking love gossip.
Wait. How much time do we have, Travis?
A minute and a half.
Can I please hear Voss hitting himself in the head with headphones?
Oh, yeah. Can we hear that 30 more times?
That started my drinking and my shirt off.
That host starts Rich's.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that one more time before we go, just so we make sure we end on a positive note. Last night was so much fun. I want this morning to really encapsulate that as well. For everybody.
great fucking night last night.
Yeah,
and thanks everybody.
Yeah, so let's hear Voss trying to put headphones on. Are you laughing at Voss's hat hair?
I need the video of that.
Yeah,
I need the video of that.
We're gonna work on it.
When I'm depressed at Stanhope's house on a fucking Monday morning at 8 a.m. and I'm shaking. I'm watching that and fucking cheering up.
Yeah, we should start to send. Yeah, we could send that out. That's very, very funny.
Yeah, we'll get that in production immediately following the program.
Thank you, guys. Who do we have tomorrow?
Mark Normand is going to be here with Bert Kreischer.
Yes. How did you get him?
All right, Voss, great night last night. Thanks for having me on it, man. And glad you guys were here today.
Yeah,
thank you.
And thanks for inviting me, even though I had to guilt you into putting me on the list.
No,
shame you.
Yeah, I had to shame you on the air.
I fucking yelled at my producer.
No, you didn't. You texted him.
Yeah.
Said, hey, can you add Sam to the list?
No, you were. Let's not start this again. Everybody from Sirius was supposed to be on the list. Everybody.
Troy wasn't.
You didn't even have that many.
Travis wasn't
available.
Yes, we did. No, there's certain.
Oh, shut up. All right, we'll be right back tomorrow. This was great.